Sean Sheehan here for Severe MMA, standing alongside Michael Venom Page, who fights Richard Kiely here on Friday night at Bellator Dublin. Michael, you told me the last time I was talking to you, I said, are you thinking maybe of taking Richard a little bit lightly? And you said you are. So how did the camp go? Is this a camp you kind of just floated through it, or did you go hard and, trained as hard as you possibly could for Richard Kiely?
I've been chilling, man. Been relaxing, getting business sorted out. Been on holiday. All the wrong things.
Really? So is that going to affect you on Friday night?
We'll see. I don't think so.
Do you really think the fight is that easy? I was talking to Richard Blood there, and he kind of got a little bit mad at me because I was kind of saying on the podcast that you have the kind of career behind you, the lots of fights. He has a few fights. Like, he's obviously he doesn't like that. He feels he's been a little bit disrespected here. Do you care about disrespecting him?
Not at all. I find him quite a disrespectful person. The only reason that I even bit on him in general, full stop. And I don't really attack anybody like that, bar one person and we had legit beef, which was Tampax Daily. That's the only person that I've actually physically gone after. Him, it's only because he's been disrespectful about my teammates, my team, and he even still talks nonsense. So you can't complain about being disrespected after being disrespectful. It doesn't make sense.
So, coming into the fight are you someone who goes in? Obviously, the way you fight is a very kind of freestyle. You go in, you throw everything. You very much fight your own fight always. Did you watch any of Richard coming into this fight, or prepare going to fight any way different for him?
No, he doesn't have enough. To be fair, he doesn't even have enough fights out there. Even on Bellator, they keep replaying the same one fight, and even in that, he gets tagged and he's complaining and whinging about getting tagged. The only other fight was against Fabian, and not Fabian, Alex Lahore, and he ended up tapping on a submission that wasn't even put on yet. So again, I just don't see. I see a lot of quitting him from what I have seen in terms of the short clips, but in general, there's nothing else to watch.
Preparing for someone like Richard who fights, kind of the maybe not the point fighting side, but the wide open stance, hand down, not exactly like you, but the hands down and the wild side like you. Usually he's fighting someone who's straight up boxing style or Muay Thai style or kickboxing style, and so do you, because there isn't really that many people who fight like that. Is it a total departure for you and for him, this fight? Is it totally different than what you're used to fighting?
Well, yeah, just because I'm not used to fighting it in the cage, but I've spent 20 plus years becoming 10 times world champion fighting people like that. I've got too much experience of seeing exactly what he's showing, and he did it at a very small level, even in that. So again, I just don't. There's nothing that I can see from him that is going to be shocking to me.
So, is this going to be a non-stop kickboxing match for as long as it lasts? Is it going to go to the ground at all?
I don't think so. I think, but saying that, I always say the same thing. A lot of people, after they experience having me in front of them and seeing the bounce and seeing how difficult it is to land on me, they usually change tactics and try to go elsewhere. But it doesn't matter for me.
Right, last thing here, and thank you very much for waiting around afterwards for me and all to do this interview. I thought, man, here, how's this fight going to end? The door is closed behind you on Friday night. You and Richard Kiely go head to head after all this shit talk for the last 3 or 4 months. How's this fight going to go?
Just me having fun, man. I'm going in there to have fun. I'm going to be in front of an amazing audience, an audience that I've always wanted to fight in front of. Like I said, I've got a selective amount of places that I want to try and tick off my box. Dublin is definitely one of them. It's happening. So it's just a case of just me being as excited as I possibly can, and then finishing the fight when I want.
I'm really looking forward to it. Someone asked me the other day which fight am I most looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this one. For however long it lasts, I really think this is going to be a fantastic fight. Thank you very much for your time. Looking forward to Friday.